Orion, welcome to Podcastina.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
So happy to
I'm going
have
by
you.
Orionina while I'm on the show.
You must.
Yeah.
It's only correct.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to right now?
What am I looking forward to? I'm looking forward to going home, not from this podcast, but just in general. I'm looking forward to going back to New York. I've been on the road like most of the last 3 weeks, so I'm ready to get back. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm built for this game.
What is it? Because we were just talking about before we hit record. You said it's wearing you out. What's
I said
that
it's
like?
kicking my ass.
Yeah.
Just moving all the time. I don't know. I'm not very good at like occupying my time when I'm traveling, so I end up just kind of like being alone, and like you're the first person I've talked to today. And so I need to be better about like socializing when I'm in different places and just talking to strangers in general. Are you good at talking to strangers?
I'm not.
I'm so bad at it.
I'm bad at it. Texas has been forcing me to be better because the whole Southern hospitality
try
thing.
And talk. Even
It's
in
real.
The Uber over here, I was like, go ahead and keep that to yourself. But I was looking forward to this social interaction for that reason.
Good.
But I'm just tired, and I make a lot of weird mistakes.
Lifestyle stuff?
No, just like attention, and I have crazy ADHD. And yesterday, my flight out of Dallas got pushed back to 9:30 p.m., which is too late for me to get to my show on time in Austin. But I read it as 9:30 a.m. and it was like 9 when I got that message.
Oh, no.
So like I called an Uber immediately and threw all my shit in the bag, and I get to the airport. Thankfully, I got in a thing that had gotten delayed by like 10 minutes or so, and I make it to the gate, and I find at the gate there's a flight going to Austin for the time that I think it's going, and I go and board it. And then they're like, oh, no, your flight's in 12 hours from now. So I fucked up pretty massively. And then because of that fuck up, in the time that it took to get to the airport, all the other flights booked up.
No.
Like there were other options that would have gotten me on time. So like I had to end up like renting a car, and just a big waste of time and money. But, you know, it's okay. I accept the predicament. And I had a nice drive across Texas yesterday.
Nice.
And
Did you stop at Buc-ee's?
I did not stop at Buc-ee's.
How dare you?
What exactly is Buc-ee's?
What?
It's like a convenience store or something.
Oh, it's so much more than that. So it's across the South. They just opened one in Ohio. That's as far north as they go, and I guess they're opening one in Arizona. I sound like I'm doing a sales pitch for Buc-ee's, but I'm converted.
You're Buckalina.
Yeah, Buckalina. They have just for size, like probably 100 gas pumps.
I see.
But that's not the appeal. The appeal is you go in and they have so many original snacks, and then they have all these kitchens so you can buy like fresh made burritos and pulled pork sandwiches and burgers, and they have a whole counter that's just fudge, and they have an entire bakery, and they have like chips of all flavors and these original beaver nugget things.
You know what? I'm boycotting Buc-ee's. I don't need that.
I'm not selling you on it.
It's not that you're not selling it. It's just I don't need it. I've gone this long without Buc-ee's. I'm gonna just keep the streak alive. Okay? Fuck Buc-ee's. You heard it here first. Go fuck yourself, Buc-ee's.
I guess it makes sense. I feel like it's very antithetical to want to live in New York and then also enjoy things like Costco's and
Right.
Buc-ee's, because
I've never had a
giving up
Costco
space.
card.
Never. Wow.
Never had a Costco card. And I'm going to keep that going too. Fuck Costco. Sorry, I'm bringing negative energy into the pod.
It's okay.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to going home. I'm looking forward to having money eventually. And because it will happen. It's just a matter of time.
That's right.
I've got some money. I've got a few thousands of dollars. And
That's enough to get you by for a week or two in New York.
if 12-year-old me saw how much money is in my bank account right now, he'd freak the fuck out.
What would he spend it on?
That's a great question. I don't think he'd have any idea what to spend it on. I think he would just want the things that he wants, which is like ho-hos, you know, ho-hos. I was a big ho-hos guy. I would probably just get some ho-hos. I'd get some hose. I was big on hose.
At 12?
Yeah.
Started the streak early.
Yeah, I don't even know. I wouldn't even know what to do with the amount of money. But now I'm 32 and I'm like, don't fucking spend that money, dude. This is it. This number will never increase. I have a friend, Ellen Harold. She's an LA comic. You know her,
I know
I'm
Ellen,
sure.
yeah.
She has a great philosophy about money because we kind of have a similar mind of just like not good with money. But she's like, she has a theory. It's called number in the front. And she just looks at the number in the front of whatever you have in your bank account. And she's like, just keep that number the same. And I think that only works if you have over $1,000. But if you just keep that number in the front the same, you're all good. It can only go up, that number in the front. Number in the front doesn't go down. It goes up. Okay. Unless it goes from 9 to 1. So
I'm trying to digest this.
okay, so say you have $12,000 in your bank account. The number in the front would be 1,000. And the number in the front is what you keep the same. Anything else can change. So as long as you keep that number in the front, okay.
So I can go from 12,000 to $1 and it's okay.
No, because that number, it's an interesting. You're finding a loophole to the system, but I don't think you're really respecting it for what it is. You keep the 1,000 number the same, and then everything else can spend. So if you have $12,000, you have $2,000 to play with.
Okay.
So yeah, that's kind
fair.
of the way that.
So if there's a comma, you can't lose the comma.
Yes, that's another way you could look at it. Yeah,
Don't lose the comma.
Keep the comma.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Man, I miss having a comma.
100%. You know, I've got a comma. I'll say that.
Nice. I have a comma sometimes, and then rent hits.
Yeah, I hear that. So yeah, go ahead and Venmo me at Orion Levine, and we can get this front number up.
That's right.
That's what I'm trying to do. But yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to.
That's a good thing to look forward to.
Yeah.
Are you savvy with like packing and traveling?
No, I don't have a roller bag. My roller bag broke, so I've been traveling with a duffel bag, and it's like horrible for my shoulder.
Oof.
I don't have TSA pre-check.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm just a fool. But you know, I'm finding that TSA pre-check is kind of a scam most of the time.
Bullshit.
I'd say 7 out of 10 times you pull up to TSA and it's the same either way. But then like when the government shutdown happened, I was in the TSA line for like over 2 hours, and pre-check I think was under 1 hour. So that was a time that I wish I had it. But yeah, you know, I it's my ability to organize my life and like get things done is the reason why I don't have nice stuff like TSA pre-check. But then my excuse is like I'm like anti the system, and I'm like the fucking system ain't gonna get me. I ain't spending like what $30 a year for 3 years to get.
I think less.
I think even less. It's $80.
Well, it's $75 for 5 years, or at least
5?
it was when I got it. However, you can get it for free with many major credit cards.
I see. Yeah, I don't have a good credit card. I've got the fucking whatever Bank of America bullshit credit card. I'm just bad with money. Okay, don't press me too much on it. All right.
Well, you got that good comma theory, so you have that going for you.
Yes, and part of me just wants to land myself on the no-fly list, just so I don't have to deal with this anymore. Just be like, I can't fly. Deal with that. All right. I'm gonna perform anywhere I can drive or sail, and then that's what I'll do.
Did you take a car to New York with you?
No car in New York. That's part of the reason why I wanted to move to New York, so I wouldn't have to deal with my car anymore, because I was getting in accidents. My car insurance was like $300 a month or something crazy like that, and I was just over it. I can't do cars anymore. Sometimes I miss having a car, but like even yesterday when I had to drive 3 hours, I was like, this sucks ass, you know?
Well, driving through rural Texas for 3 hours is no fun at all.
I like driving in a desolate place. I love driving through a desert. But yeah, I'm just not interested in driving anymore.
Not a road trip guy.
I would like to do a road trip. I'd like to go across the country. But when you're driving to explore, that's a little bit of a different situation. When you're driving to get around, it sucks. And I hated being alone in the car all the time in LA. That was probably my least favorite thing about living there. So yeah, I'm a bad driver, truly a bad driver. I feel like you're probably a bad driver too.
I resent that.
Yeah.
I'm actually a good driver.
Really?
I was a Lyft driver for a stint.
You
5
were a
stars.
Lyft driver?
I was 2017
Wow.
to 2019.
Wow.
Yep.
Have you talked about it much on your pod?
I really haven't. I don't think this
What's
is my
the
first time bringing it up.
What's the craziest thing that happened in your Lyft driving career?
I don't know that anything gnarly happened because it would stick out for me. I made friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
You made friends that you hung out with, like, in the future
No,
after
I mean,
that?
we connected on Instagram.
That's not a friend.
Yeah, I guess you're
That's
right.
not a friend.
But nothing bad happened. It just wasn't particularly worth it with what LA gas prices were and what I was making. It's like you're barely
Yeah.
breaking minimum wage.
Seems horrible.
It is horrible, and driving for a living hurts. But I was kind of driving for a living anyway because I had a mobile notary business in LA. That was my day
Interesting.
job.
You were a notarizer?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Yeah, whole thing.
So let me tell you what I think a notarizer does. Is that the term?
No, notary.
You were a notary? What a notary is somebody comes in with official documents and you witness them sign it and
That's
you say
right.
this person signed it.
And I stamp it.
You're like
with
a
my
witness.
Stamp. Yeah,
Now, what does it take to become a notary?
not much at all.
Tell me.
An 8-hour class.
8 hours
in
of
a conference
class?
room at a Holiday Inn, and an
Okay.
exam and a fingerprint test.
And say you lied on a notary. Like no one came in or signed, or it was the wrong person. Like say I signed on behalf of someone else and you notarized it. What's the consequence?
$10,000 fine or jail time.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so it's pretty serious business.
Okay. Interesting.
But it's also pretty simple. If you're at all organized, it's incredibly easy because literally you're just making sure someone signed everything
Yeah.
and then just fucking stamping and signing it where
Yeah.
you need to.
What do you get paid per notar?
I did all right. Like that, I would never leave the house for less than $50.
Okay.
And that was like if it was just one really
Yeah,
quick
yeah, yeah.
signature. And a lot of times on loans, I would make like 100, 200, sometimes
Okay,
300. I
not
made 1,000
bad.
once.
Wow.
Yeah, just because I had to drive far.
Wow. Awesome.
It was a good complimentary job for comedy
Yeah, for
because
sure.
I could just take whatever signings I wanted or
I kind of
didn't
want
want.
to do that. Was it like an app? Like it popped up on your screen?
Mhm.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just went from Lyft driving to getting notary
I'm about to
notifications. on my phone.
notarize. I'll do it.
It's honestly a pretty good gig. Nick Thune was doing it too, so I wasn't the
really?
only notary that was
Cool.
doing it, or the only comedian that was doing
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, God, that's a handsome boy, huh?
That's a tall boy.
I'm going to say it. I think he says it too, but I think
Mhm.
he's got the best style for a male comedian.
Interesting. I can't think of his style enough to
I kind
agree or
of
disagree.
look up to his style. Like I've made fashion choices that I've seen on his Instagram.
Okay. Well, what are they since I'm not as familiar?
He did a white thermal under a white shirt, and I was like, I think that's a good move. I
That
think
is a
that
good
the
move.
long sleeve under the short sleeve is kind of coming back in a big way.
I agree. I've been seeing it.
Yeah, it's sort of like a 90s like revamp. Apparently styles come back every 20 years. Did you know that?
I did know that.
Yeah, so right now we're in like the early aughts. I've been doing 90s style, and I think that I'm a little bit behind now. So I gotta catch up.
What's been the wildest styling choice you've made for yourself?
I think I just went a little too hard on the baggy pants movement. And I'm looking at myself on photos and like footage, and I'm like, my pants are too baggy. I should tighten those pants up a little bit. But I think it was like a pendulum swing because I was going tight pants for a long time. I like to do was doing these like tight chinos, like not skinny pants, but tight. And I just didn't really realize like how goofy they looked. And maybe at some point in time, for sure, some point in time they didn't look goofy. But then I wore it way past that time, and then I was like, okay, I got to get on the baggy train, and then I went too baggy, and people started kind of criticizing that, and so I'm not a very like my style intuition is very low, so I have to like learn. And New York, thankfully, is pretty good for that. You get to see a lot of people's outfits, and you kind of see what looks nice. I've learned to take photos of people's outfits that I like, and then I can yeah.
Like a Pinterest board, but in your phone.
Yeah, and
I
then,
love this.
But I almost never make any like actual tangible effort to like to get those outfits or anything like that.
New York is so forgiving, though. You could really dress like an absolute lunatic, and no one's going to say anything.
There's lunatics everywhere.
Yeah.
And there's no accountability in that department. But I get roasted by women, and that's enough to.
We are bad with that. I agree. I've roasted men on their fashion choices.
I think it's good. I mean, it's how you guys keep us in check. Right? You can roast. You gotta roast.
What have you been called out for wearing that you were like, oh, fair?
I I think like just baggy clothes. It feels bad to get made fun of for baggy clothes, and women. It's funny, they won't outright insult your style, but they'll kind of like ask questions. They'll be like, "What if you didn't taper your jeans that way?" You know what I mean?
You're
Like,
right. We do ask questions.
yeah, like what if next time you didn't wear that shirt, or like you got like a little bit, maybe you could get a smaller shirt or something like that.
It's like a compliment sandwich almost.
Yeah, it's very sweet, and I appreciate it. And I think without women, men would be clueless how to act and take care of things. So I'm grateful for it.
I have a theory that I've called the wallet chain theory, that any fashion choice that men make is because a woman had sex with someone that made that fashion choice. Because if we wanted to eradicate, and I just used chain wallets as an example, if we wanted to eradicate them, we would just say that we would never sleep with someone that wears one, and then it would go extinct.
I guess the problem is women have different tastes. So there is women out there who would fuck a guy with a wallet chain, but you're not one of them.
I'm not.
Interesting. Okay, cool. I doubt that, honestly. I think that if we took a guy that you would have sex with and then we added a wallet chain on him and he approached you and wanted to have sex with you, I bet you would do it. I'm willing to bet on that. I'll put that to the test too. I'll find a guy and I'll chain him. I'll chain him up.
You'll wallet chain him up.
Yeah.
Run the experiment.
Let's go. Are guys sliding into your DMs?
Not really.
Not really.
The ones that do, I could never actually talk to. No good men are sliding into my DMs.
Right.
There's many, many men full on carrying conversations with themselves that go back years.
Oh, really?
In my
like
DMs.
reply guys?
Reply guys,
Wow.
yeah. I think we all have our fair share. I think you probably have reply guys as well.
I'm a reply guy myself. I do have some reply guys. I've got a lot of. I'm really grateful for the gay community for showing up for me. I don't know what happened. I think. Well, I made a few jokes about homosexuality and never punching down. I think that's the key. But I have I've got a legion of gays that are really showing up for me, and they're so horny, and I mean I respect it. I don't understand. Like I would never say the things that the gay guys say to me to lesbian women, you know? Mm-hmm. Like I would just never, like a lesbian woman that I find hot, like I could never. But I don't know. I don't know if it's like a challenge that they're taking on, but man, these guys are down. I think also they just want to see. They just want to take a glimpse at the bod, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I think that maybe I play into it a little bit on my Instagram, but all my DMs are from gay men, and I love it. I'm so I need to like make a dedicated shout out to them, especially because it's Pride Month. But
that's right.
And they come to shows too. They buy tickets. Women and gays are the ones buying tickets to these shows, so I'm very grateful for them. Shout out to the gays. Thank you for showing up for me.
That's why I think my reply guys are so useless, because there's so many of them, yet every time I post my Patreon, not a single one goes to contribute. And it's like, listen, if you're going to send me 4,000 fire emojis a year, send me a couple bucks.
Yeah, you would think so. Especially because presumably if you accepted like a date with them, they'd be spending money. So it's like, show that you're willing to spend a little money, huh? Have you ever gone on a date and been the one who spent money?
Not in a long time. Not on a first date.
Yeah.
But I do the whole pretend to look in my purse move.
Now, why do you do that?
Because I think it shows a willingness to pay.
Are you willing to pay on a first date?
I mean, if I have to, I will, but there won't be a second date.
Right.
Do you think men should pay for first dates?
Yeah, I mean, I understand that that's the way it is. So only because it's the way it is should men have to pay on a first date. It's kind of like asking, like, should people have to breathe oxygen? I'm like, well, yeah, because that's the system. But I think it's kind of arbitrary. But I mean, you look at it and I think that what the common thing women say about it, and which I think is true, it's like there's a lot of costs that go into dating for women that I think that are not mirrored for men, you know, like mainly like beauty costs or whatever. I think it's pretty awesome how little I have to do to like get ready for a date, and I think that the stuff women do to get ready, it's more costly and it takes more time. So I'm happy to pay for that. It also feels manly and cool to pay for stuff. But I think sometimes women act like everything should be paid for by men, and I guess there's nothing wrong with that, but
It depends on the person's financial situation. I mean, if I was with a guy to whom $20 meant absolutely nothing because his net worth was just so big, then I would have the expectation that he should pay
Right.
for everything. But if I also made a lot of money, then I would feel like I should chip in.
it's funny that $20 is the amount that you say there. And that kind of tells me that you're dating some pretty broke men. I just said a date is $150. That's the cost
Yeah,
of a date.
absolutely.
So I think if $150 is nothing to you, then you should pay in perpetuity. But I think if I spend $150 on a woman, then I'm interested for sure. I'm interested. But yeah, I don't think that entitles me to anything because I spent $150. But it'd be nice if you fucked us after that.
That makes me realize that the reason I do the whole fake outreach my wallet thing is to avoid looking entitled. Because if I sit there like, yeah, you better pay for this first date, that feels rude.
I actually don't mind the second one. I think that it's like we both know what the hell's going on. What about this? Guy pays for dinner, you pay for ice cream after.
I love that. I actually like
that.
doing a little, we're going to a second location. I'll take care of drinks here or something.
Yeah.
Or I'll grab us the Uber.
I let them do that. I let them do that. I say, you pay, girl. You show me. Show me what you got. That's fine. But, sometimes, especially as a male comedian, a lot of times I'm going on dates with women who I know make triple what I make. So it's like...
That's very common.
Yeah. So sometimes that's a little bit... it's just funny, like, paying for somebody that I'm paying... $150 means something to me, and I'm paying it for somebody who it would mean almost nothing to. So, not that it's a problem. I think that it's just kind of like part of the, it's part of the trade-off, I guess. So, I'm down to do it. I'm definitely not going to complain about that. That's a very incel kind of thing to do.
It is. What do you think of the whole red pill incel movement?
I think they're chill. I think that it's a product of the internet, and I hope that it's not as extreme or numerous as it seems. But I don't know. It seems like it's a pretty big issue. But I think it just has to do with isolation and just kind of our politics right now. It sucks. It's lame. I'm not for it. If you're taking a red pill, spit it out. I don't know what a blue pill would be in that. I guess just like feminism or something.
I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always curious what men think of all that, because it is clearly just for people who are not actually out talking to women, because they have all these delusions about what women want, and you look around and see what women accept, and it's like, hey man, come on.
I think also we're just always seeing the most attractive people online because that's what's engaging, and then the reality is that's like 1% of people, and I think men or just people in general feel entitled to the internet and like what's on the internet, and I think that kind of becomes like men just feel entitled to like pretty women, and or I shouldn't say pretty women, but like they expect like a certain level of woman, and it's like that woman would never date a guy like you. And I mean, it's just like the reality.
Yeah. But it goes for women too, because there's a lot of singleness on on both sides. And my theory, and like of course online dating has so much to do with it, paradox of choice and all that, but I think what would resolve a lot of loneliness would be average people admitting they're average and dating people in their lane.
Right. Well, I mean, I think I've always said this famously, but like the best way out of like like what you think your league is you should be I think everyone should be dating people uglier than what they think they're attracted to.
Interesting.
Because you do that, and like your body, if you surround yourself by people that are like what's that? Under your league or whatever like that. Like you'll actually realize like, oh, these are cool people that you can be attracted to because they have awesome personalities, and also their like sex game is probably better because they're like less attractive, and that's how they kind of like show up for people, you know, and so I think like that's how you broaden your league per se, or like who you're attracted to. That was really not a cohesive way of saying that if you date people you think you're not attracted to, you will become attracted to that type of person, and like your type will expand. And I mean, I fell in love with a woman with flaws, and now those flaws are like what I find attractive in other women, you know, because like that's just what I like kind of condition. It's like a byproduct of like just surrounding myself with these types of people. So if you're not getting any pussy, go fuck an ugly woman, and you will be interested in that type of person, because more than likely she's got a great personality.
This is very good advice.
Yeah.
And we all get ugly someday.
We all get ugly someday. Some people, that day comes a little sooner, doesn't it?
I spoke to a dating coach on the show, and he said that basically all men have types. Would you agree with that?
All men have types. I mean, I hesitate to generalize in any way, but sure, yeah, I'll agree for the sake of conversation.
Yeah. Well, not just physically, but he was saying even if there's not necessarily a through line with physicality, there will be certain personality types that keep repeating in your dating history.
I see. So what's your type?
My type, I think the simplified way of describing it is a reformed bro. Like he wasn't a frat house, but he wasn't the mean one in the frat house.
Okay, that's a good type. What's my type? You know, my first love, I've since moved on from this, but I'll get real. My first love was a Korean Puerto Rican woman. And then the next woman I dated was Korean. And then the next woman I dated was Puerto Rican. And then I realized, you know what?
You were trying to recreate the first one.
I go, you know what? I don't think it was the Korean Puerto Rican thing that I liked about her. So yeah, I try not to like. I think that I try and make myself aware of like what my like type is, and then like deliberately try and like go outside of that, because like I don't know, it's never, that's all just like appearances, and I think it's okay to be attracted to certain appearances, but like you're really kind of cutting off a lot of different types of people. To be honest, I look more at like where people were raised, and I find myself really not interested in people who are from the Midwest. I think because I have like maybe a bad perspective of like what those people are going to be like. So I think I write a lot of people off when I see that they're from like Chicago or something like that. Maybe Chicago's not the best example, but like somewhere like that, I'm just like, I don't think we'll get along.
What is it about that?
I just think that's like kind of a, I think it's just it kind of breeds like a type of person that I find boring. Not saying they're boring. Maybe I'm the boring one. But like, I don't know. I just like something about that part of the country. It's like, it feels very insular. And I think that there's like a lot of like racial segregation that happens in those areas. And these people are kind of closed off to other cultures. And it kind of has become like this like bland, like Americana like thing that I'm just not really that interested in. And I don't find it that attractive.
That's fair to say. But does that include when they move to these bigger areas that do have more culture?
My bias thinks it does, but no, I'm sure it doesn't. I mean, I don't even think it's true, for the record. I think there's plenty of people in the Midwest who would totally like subvert my expectations. But yeah, no, I think that when you move, that's what the purpose of moving is, to kind of like see what else is out there and to like expand your horizons. So no, I don't think there's any kind of trap there. I think that I'm the one that's like trapped in my own bias, and I need to get out of that by like dating those types of people or being friends with them more. I am friends with them, but yeah, there's some boring motherfuckers.
I understand that. As
Yeah.
someone from Ohio.
Yeah. No
I-
offense to you.
No, it's okay.
God, you're boring.
I'm I'm technically from Ukraine, so wow, way to
Yeah.
support Putin on my show.
Yeah. I think actually, Putin and I share that. Is he doesn't like people who are Midwest coded, and I think the Ukraine is a little bit Midwest coded, unfortunately.
It can be. I did used to say my parents picked Ohio because it felt familiar.
So, are you first generation?
I was born over there.
You were born in Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
You have family there still?
A little bit, like distant cousins.
Cool.
Yeah.
You keeping in touch with them?
My family is.
Cool. Everyone's all right.
Everyone's all right. What basically happens with them is just they lose utilities. They always have like rolling blackouts and stuff.
I see.
So it's not horrendous, but also it is horrendous. But I think it's been going on for like freaking 4 years at this point.
Just life.
No one even cares anymore. So it just like becomes life.
Yeah. Yeah. Right on. Cool. Well, congrats for being Ukrainian.
Thanks. I'm like, I don't know. I don't ever want to lean too hard into it because I don't want to be the Ukrainian comedian.
Yeah.
I feel connected to it, but not that connected to it.
I wouldn't want to be that either. I'm Polish. I mean, there was a time where that could have been my thing because Poland's always getting fucked with.
It's true.
Yeah.
Tell me if you feel this way though, because I, in recent years, have stopped talking about being Jewish on stage because it feels too like a hot topic.
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable doing it.
I didn't even know you were Jewish.
Yeah.
And the reason I assume is because of like you don't want people to like think of Israel or something when you're on stage or something like that. I mean, I fundamentally reject that. I don't think that I try and give the audience a little more credit than that, and I think it's so silly to bring up Israel when someone brings up Judaism.
Maybe I'm too chronically online because that's what happens.
It is what
online
happens.
all the time.
I mean, I posted a video of like me at my Passover dinner, and the comments were about Israel. And
exactly.
Posted jokes about being Jewish that have nothing to do with Israel, and a lot of the comments were about Israel. And I mean, I understand why people are making that connection, but I'm not pro-Israel, and I'm Jewish, so it's like you're wrong about my opinion. You don't know my opinion, so I think that it's like just a lack of education, and I mean, it is anti-Semitic to link the two like that. It is. And so, not that it really offends me. I think it's just kind of silly. And also, Jews are guilty of the same thing. I think Jews want to tie, especially older generations, want to tie the two in a way that isn't relevant to me. So I don't avoid talking about being Jewish. I also don't write about being Jewish very often. And that I think has nothing to do with what's going on in Israel. But yeah, I can see why that, to be honest, I never feel that in the moment on stage, but I can see it online. And I think that like with anything, online is going to be just a magnifying glass on a specific opinion or thing that's going on in the culture and isn't actually reflective of like what the audience in the room thinks. So yeah, I've also written jokes about Israel. So I think that if you watch enough of my comedy, it's kind of clear like where I stand and what my Judaism means to me and like what it's tied to. So
it's a good take.
Yeah, and I think that if it's something that is making, if there's something you're avoiding writing about, then that's what you should probably be writing about, and just like try and find a way around like whatever you think is going to happen, and yeah, you might surprise yourself with like what's actually in the mind of the audience.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I'm trying to just like expand on stuff now and see if I've like missed anything on old jokes and like kind of find refreshing takes. The nice thing about, and maybe you feel this in New York, but like being so new here in this scene, I've just like discovered a gold mine in old material that I haven't done in years because I'm like, all of it is brand new to everyone here.
Oh yeah. I mean, I just find that there's a lot of material that I tried when I was younger that I didn't know how to do, and now I can revisit it and make it better and stronger. And also I'm like putting so much material out and I'm doing it faster than I'm writing new material. So it's forcing me to go back and like, what else could I say that I haven't put out yet. Or and I just taped a Don't Tell set, and I put a joke in there that I hadn't told for years, but I found it again and I put it in, and it worked way better. And I was like, I guess I'm just delivering this better. I didn't really change the wording at all, but it was just crushing. So like I put it into my new set, and it fits perfectly with the other stuff I was talking about. So I'm always going back in old notebooks and scrounging for some new ideas. I think I actually write, and I throw a lot of darts at the wall, and so few of them stick that like it means that I can go back in the future and be like, oh man, this is actually a good joke that I didn't see the right angle for or whatever. But yeah.
Same.
Yeah. I think all comics are doing that on some level.
Yeah.
As we should be, hopefully,
Just
if you're writing.
Churn out so much now, too. That's such a big part of it.
And my memory is so bad, too. There'll be jokes
Oh, my God, same.
There's jokes that are solid jokes that I just stopped telling one day because I forgot. And then I go back and I'm like, oh, my God, I forgot about this. Let's do it.
How do you feel about the great comedy debate of what's the greatest city to be in to do it? Now that you've had a taste of two.
I mean, I don't really think there's too much of a debate. I think New York City is the best for just like pure doing stand-up. I think that comics who come up in LA who figure out how to be good at comedy are like, they're special. And I think that the fact that you can still become a great comedian in Los Angeles is amazing to me. And I think it proves that it doesn't really matter as long as there's some stage time, like you can figure it out and become good. I think also LA forces people to be more creative because there's less stage time. So I think that the content people are making is better there. I think the sketches are better there. And people are just getting more creative with how to be a comedian off stage. And I don't think there's pressure to do that in New York City. And also there's less space, there's less lighting, there's less good weather. So I think just from getting on stage and telling jokes, like New York is the only place. And then anywhere else, it's like, oh, and there's all these other things that you can do too. And I think that's awesome too. And I think it's a great way to reach your fans. And then once you have fans, then you can do as much comedy as you want. And so I don't really subscribe to there being like a best city necessarily. I think that like every city offers something different, and as long as there's mics and comedians in the scene, then you can figure it out.
Yeah.
If you're creative and you have some drive. So I think that a lot of times comedians in New York are very uncreative and not really pushing themselves to like make original ideas or like go beyond just like writing a formulaic joke that kind of just gets old. Having said that, if I could just write jokes and go on stage every single day for the rest of my life, I'd probably be perfectly happy with that. But I do want to do more too. And I think that it flexes a different muscle. And so, yeah, trying to do other stuff that's not just stand up.
Do you like the lifestyle there better? You like being a Subway bodega guy?
I like just being surrounded by people hustling and bustling all the time. Like I said, I hate being alone in the car. So yeah, I do like it. It's exhausting, but I also live alone and I live in kind of a quiet neighborhood, so I feel like I haven't escaped from that. But yeah, and LA is just so isolating. I couldn't really do it anymore, at least the way I was doing it.
Yeah. I've felt that. I used to toy with the idea of moving to New York, and then it didn't happen. And a lot of what swayed me was that I did want to have a car and I did want alone time.
Yeah.
But that's because I naturally recharge in solitude and other people
Totally
don't. I think maybe that makes me more of an introvert.
I do too, but I do the thing where I do too much solitude. You know, like when you leave your like MacBook charging for too long and then it like hurts it eventually. You know what I mean? It's like you gotta like recharge, but then fucking unplug that thing for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm guilty of that.
Where do you think the dating scene is better?
I think that people are just a little bit more open to meeting up on a whim in New York, and that's better for me.
Yeah.
Although this is my original take, I think that New York has the hottest women. I think LA has the hottest woman.
Ooh, that is a hot take.
I think the hottest woman is in LA somewhere, but on average, New York is going to be hotter.
Do you think it's because the women are more confident in New York? Because that's my read on them. I feel like you have to be such a kind of badass woman to want to even navigate New York, and that you have to walk around with
Yeah.
a sense of confidence and kind of just like, hey, here I am walking on the sidewalk by myself.
Yeah, I think the fashion industry being in New York more is a big part of it. So everyone looks really cool, and there just seems to be more women, period. And you see everybody, so it's like kind of in your face, and there's all these young people. So for that reason, I think that's why. But and then I don't know. I think the most beautiful people I've ever seen have probably been in LA. You know, they're just like a little weirder and more.
They do have
reclusive.
odd personalities a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately.
What about the men? Can I ask you to judge the men in New York versus LA?
I hear a lot of complaints from women about the men in New York.
That's what I hear as well.
I think
People tell me it's the worst. Like female friends tell me it's the worst for dating.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too. So I think it's a man's market. I don't know. I can't really speak on it. I mean, they look fine to me when I see them. I see a lot of hot guys, I feel like. But I think because there's more women than men, I think that there's more single women than men by like 15% or something like that. It creates this like weird dynamic where it's like men kind of take their pick, and I think that is a recipe for some douchebaggery.
Yeah, I mean, is Mom Dami working to fix that, or?
I don't think that's on Mom Donnie's list.
Should be a high priority.
Yeah, I mean,
Get more men.
Yeah, he settled down with Rama or whatever her name is.
And she's hot, but
she is
like
hot.
You're saying, it was a buyer's market for him.
Yeah. But I think she got a pretty good dude.
She did.
He's a handsome boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been enjoying it. I'm going through like a year of just trying to be single, and but I've kind of I've been like, okay, I'm not gonna have a girlfriend for a year, and then it turns out that I've just had like 3 mini girlfriends. Kind of like, and I'm just like, what am I? Even?
Mini like they're dwarfs or no?
Just like
situationships.
There's feelings for going one or both ways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the situationships, exactly. Yeah.
Are you pro situationship?
Am I pro situationship? I guess. I mean, I like
you don't care to define something. You're fine with it being, or you even prefer it being kind of nonchalant.
Only because of where I'm at, like what my intentions are right now. But I mean, I'm starting to yearn for like a partner, and I don't think that I would be interested in a situationship or enjoying my situationships if I was looking for a relationship. But right now, that seems really nice to me. Just like a somebody who's just down to clown. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I'm also getting really sick of that, and I feel a little too old just to be like having just physical relationships with people. It starts to become very meaningless pretty quick. And also coming out of a relationship, I feel like I was so excited to do that. And then very quickly I was like, oh, like I actually really rarely like somebody. And that's a tough realization to have, is there's so many duds out there. I think like 1 out of every 10 people is like compatible with me, at least. So it's really hard to find somebody. And then you find somebody you like and you just want to like hold on. So I get that.
What are your red flags?
Red flags, honestly, arm tattoos are a bit of a red flag. I'm willing to deal with it, but not that it doesn't look hot. I think it does. I just think that like if you have an arm tattoo, like the chances of your personality being kind of whack are a little higher. Obviously, there's exceptions. I think people would get mad at this.
It's just so trendy now.
Yeah, and it's just so, I don't know. It's like, it's a lot. It doesn't feel like humble to me or something. And and maybe it's like I have like a weird Christian perspective on this or something, but I'm just like, something seems off if you have tattoos there. But I don't actually stand by that. Like I'll marry a woman. Oh, you have an arm tattoo.
I have several.
Let's get married. I'm down. I'm not against it, but it definitely like is a little like I become weary, or like I I don't know. I'm just kind of weird about that.
That's weird since you think throat tattoos are fine.
Do I think we're throat tattoos? That one, that's even more. I don't know. I guess I'm just weird about tattoos.
Yeah, that would be off-putting for me. Like, I like a sleeve, but anything that's on the face or neck, I'm like,
of course.
As much as I want a man who's into commitment, not that much.
Yeah. So that's a red flag for me. I think when women are over 30 and they don't capitalize their text messages, that to me is a little bit of a red flag.
That's very specific. Like just the first word?
Like no capitalization.
Okay.
Like they turned auto cap off on their phone. I think that's a little bit of like, it feels like they're hanging on to their past in a way. Are you capitalizing? I
don't have anything turned on or off.
So you are. And it just feels a little bit immature. And I don't think I've actually converted a few women. I've told them, I go, you got to turn your caps on. You're an adult now. And I think men over 30, they should, if you want to not capitalize, that's okay, because it lets other people know like who has bad credit or like who is not going to be able to provide for a family. So I would say, men, if that's your instinct, do that. It's like a good warning. But women of all types of maturity levels, professionalism, they will not capitalize. And I think that it's a bad look, and you should commit to the grammar rules of the language that you use. So those are my two red flags, and they're good
in their specificity.
And to be clear, I'm down for either. Like, it's okay. I'm not going to write anyone off. I'm just going to like give you a little bit of feedback.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Do you have any that you haven't discussed on here?
Probably not that I haven't discussed on here. The one that I bring up the most, because I'm so adverse to any kind of anger or anyone that makes me feel unsafe. So I always go to like, if I see someone get overly emotional over like a sports game or something, like I was talking to a guy very briefly who slammed a door way too hard in front of me, and that was enough for me to be like,
why did he slam?
His door was jamming and he was mad at it. Like the electronic lock wasn't working.
Yeah.
And when it finally worked, he just slammed the shit out of it. And I was like, oh no.
If a door does that, like imagine what.
And that's my logic.
Yeah. That's not good. Yeah, I don't really get there. I'll snap sometimes, but it takes a while to reach that breaking point for sure. And I've lost it a couple times in front of women that I'm dating, and I don't feel good about that. That sucks. And
everyone's it's not like I haven't lost it, gotten to the point of screaming.
Yeah.
I would hope I wouldn't now. I was much younger when that was going on. But
yeah, I've gotten to that point a couple times. It's not good. It's not good. So I've got my own red flags for sure. But anger is not really a thing for me. I've dated some angry
Doesn't seem
women.
like it would be.
There's definitely been some angry women that I've dated, and it's like, that sucks. That's not nice to be around.
No.
I like a chill. I like this kind of vibe.
Oh, Monty's the best vibe ever.
Yeah.
If only he was a real man.
Yeah.
What's the most romantic thing you've done for a lady?
Oh man, that's tough for not the right reason. What's the most romantic thing I've done for a lady? God. I don't know, like made art for them or something like that.
That's cute.
Yeah, I don't think I'm really.
Do you aspire
romantic
to do like big gestures?
I'm really, it's not like how I communicate love. Like, I'm not good with gifts. I hate gifts. Really stress me out. I came from a family that didn't really give a shit about gifts. And when I'm dating somebody who wants gifts, I'm like, that's fine, but just tell me what you want. Just be clear, because I'm not going to pick up on the thing. Like, so I'm really kind of bad at big romantic gestures. I think that like the way I show up for people is just like being there for them. And I love just like quality time and spending time with people. And yeah, so unfortunately I'm not the most romantic. I think I should probably step it up in that department. But, planning a sick date, I feel like that goes a long way.
What's a sick date idea?
Just like going to like a what's a sick
If money
date?
was no object, what date would you
I
plan?
feel like
And not first date. Let's say you're already in love. You're serious about this person. Money is not a factor. What dream date are you setting up?
oh man, I really bit off more than I could chew with this premise. I think like renting out like an ice skating rink.
Cool. I love that. That's a good one.
That feels just like textbook. You
But
know?
it's fun. It means you would make sure it was fun.
And I want it to be like weird stuff. Like I think like a skydiving date would be cool or something like that. Something that makes everyone a little uncomfortable. Traveling, going to Mexico, stuff like that. I don't know. I'm really bad with being romantic. I think that I've coasted on my charm for too long. Now I need to step it up and give some real actions. Yeah. What's the most romantic thing anyone's done for you?
Nothing that sticks out, unfortunately. I mean, I've been taken on trips, but they weren't necessarily remarkable or grand, and they were like deep into the relationship. It was because he wanted to go, not just because it was for me specifically.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I hadn't had like a serious relation. There was like a 10-year period where I just was only dating people for like a couple months here and there. So nothing ever really warranted a serious gesture.
Yeah. I think a serious gesture is always in order. First date.
It should be.
Second date, serious gesture. Just hit him with it.
Well, now I'm fearless.
What do you mean?
Like I'll go out. I went out on a date and I was like, hey, I'm 37. I don't have time for something casual. Like, I'll just say it now.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, do they not know you're 37 before the date?
I don't think he did.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. You're 37.
But he said the funniest thing to me ever.
What did
He
he
said, he goes, well, they're not street miles. They're highway miles.
Oh, I like that.
Right?
That's good.
I was like, that's great.
That's smooth.
That's a good compliment.
That's really smooth.
I agree.
Are you concerned about being 37? Does it like freak you out in terms of like finding a partner? Do you feel like you're on like a time limit or something like that?
Yeah, just because I do want a family.
Yeah, totally.
It's not an unlimited time that I have biologically.
Sad.
I know.
It's sad. I wish it was unlimited.
Mm-hmm. I don't, because I also wouldn't want to be old having kids.
Yeah.
I mean, I could. It's like, in theory, if you have the money, you can just freeze everything and hire a surrogate down the road and do it at 50. Like, it's technically possible.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want to.
Yeah, and you don't want to be an old ass parent, you know.
Right.
I got kind of an old dad, and I love my dad, but I wonder how it would have been different for a young, you know. Like last night at the show, there was a 20-year-old kid, and he was there with his mom, who had him when she was 19 years old, and they looked like siblings. You know what I mean? Like, so I wonder how that's different or what that's like, and maybe it's worse because you have like a kid raising you. You know what I mean? So I think there's pros and cons to both, and I love my dad. My dad was fucking awesome, and I never felt like I had an old dad growing up. So shout out Pops Barry. 76 now or something.
Oh,
like
wow.
that.
Yeah, that is older.
That's an old Pops.
Yeah. My mom was really young. She had just turned 21 when I was born.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And so it did feel a bit, I mean, I had like there were like grandparents that were in the mix that were raising me as well.
Yeah.
And really hands-on, because it did feel like she was in her younger years very much still trying to kind of live that out. And when her and my dad got divorced and she started dating again, at that point I was in high school, so we're like both dating, you know, so that's a little odd.
That is odd.
But it, I would say, led to more of like a friendship relationship with her versus, oh, you're this authority figure.
Yeah, and I do wish I had that more with my dad. Like, he definitely feels like a dad, a father. Mm-hmm. But also, you know, I'm not sure I'd want that with my kid. I think I'd want to be not a friend necessarily, but that's my little guy. But I'm dad. I'm Pops. You're gonna be a good mom one day.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm surrounded by babies all the time. I moved out here and started like nannying
during
the day, and like all my kids are under 2.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Do you see a lot of like baby shit, huh?
Oh, sure do.
Is there ever like a big solid log?
No, it's always smushy.
It's always smushy.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't they do a log?
They don't eat enough fiber.
Wow, interesting.
Babies aren't getting their fiber.
So you're wiping baby ass?
I am wiping
What's that
baby
like,
ass.
wiping another human's ass?
I mean, it's weird, but you get over it really quick because they're just so helpless and they need you to do it.
Yeah. It stops being gross after a while, or is it always gross?
No, it kind of stops being gross. It doesn't smell good.
Yeah. It smells
But it doesn't gross me out as much because I'm like, oh, you poor thing, you're covered in your own shit, and only I can help you right now.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
there's that.
You like being able to help.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, cool. Well, I don't want to be one of those dads who's like also helpless when it comes to. I'm going to be proactive shit wiper.
You gotta be.
Gotta be.
It's part of parenting.
Yeah, 100%. Well, that's cool. You're a nanny.
Mm-hmm.
Any emergencies?
No.
Wow. With your jobs, you've really had smooth sailing.
Not really.
The lifts have been chill. The nannies, no babies have died.
No. The worst that happened, got in a couple fights with a couple notary clients, but nothing too
Oh, really?
serious. Mostly during COVID. Like I was, I mean, I think everyone was scared shitless, but I was really top tier paranoia, Lysoling groceries, wiping everything down.
Oh, you were one of those. I did a little Lysol grocery at one point.
I was real scared in the beginning. And I will lean towards germophobia naturally anyways.
Yeah.
So that all got like heightened and blown up for me then.
Yeah.
And so it was just like a trauma response to everything because I had to keep working. Like notary work was so busy then. And this guy that I was meeting up with was really anti-mask then when I was like so crazy about it.
Yeah.
And so I was like fighting him and I was like, I won't notarize your document.
wow.
Like, don't get anywhere near me. How dare you? You know,
Wow.
he's yelling at me about, well, I work at a nursing home and it's fine. And I'm like, oh my
Wow,
God.
Crazy.
Yeah. So that was probably the worst thing that happened
Yeah.
with it.
Oh, I'd love to have watched that. That's awesome.
Just me yelling at a guy on a
Yeah.
street in North Hollywood because I was making people sign documents with me outside for like
that's
a
so
year.
funny.
I was so scared.
Wow. Yeah, I want to see you get in a fight with the guy. For sure. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. I'm not a big fighter, although I get angry. A guy almost hit me in a crosswalk, and I like really blew up on him, and I was not proud of it. Just man anger is like it gets out of control. It's a little scary.
It can be.
And he almost hit me in the crosswalk, and I yelled at him, and then he yelled back. He goes, "Fuck you!" And I was like, "You almost hit me!" And then he drove off, and I followed him. He pulled into a parking lot, and I followed him. I kept yelling at him, and it was just like, I forgot guns existed. And can't be doing that in this country.
No,
You
I
gotta
have
just
the
let it
least
go.
road rage I've ever had since moving here,
Oh,
and it is
really?
because I assume everyone has a gun.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
LA's a scary place to have road rage too.
It is, but I had it all the time. I used to honk so much in LA, I thought my car would run out of beeps.
Oh,
Like
really?
that's how bad it was
That's
because I
funny.
just was always in the car and always pissed off at
Yeah.
everyone. And here, I think I've only honked twice in
wow.
almost 6 months, and
It's
it was because an
everyone's-
accident was like about to happen.
Wow.
Yeah.
Everyone's strapped up.
Everyone's strapped
You
up.
seen some guns out here?
Not yet.
Okay. Cool. We got to get one.
I know. I'm working on it.
We got to get you a gun.
I didn't think I'd be a gun person, and then I went to a shooting range a couple times, and I was like,
Pretty
I'm a gun
awesome.
person.
It's pretty awesome. You really get it at that point.
Yeah, it
That's
takes
cool.
that, which I almost want to encourage people. Like, if you're afraid of them, go to a range
Yeah.
and see what it's about. Because to me, as a person who has a lot of safety paranoia naturally, I feel so much better knowing that I could handle a gun if I were around one and needed to, that I know how to like load it, unload it, use it.
yeah.
It feels better knowing that.
I wrote something recently. Let's see if I can try remember it. But I don't think you should be able to have an opinion on abortions unless you've shot a gun, and I don't think you should be able to have an opinion on guns unless you've had or caused an abortion.
Interesting. Monty has a lot to say about that.
Yeah, Monty's anti that.
He's anti whatever's going on in the hall.
The most
Hey, buddy.
pro-life dog of all time.
He's like, I was going to be aborted.
What is it? Go get it. Go get it.
What is it?
Go.
It's okay. People are in the hall. You're fine.
It's all good.
Are you a spiritual guy? Are you into like manifesting or anything like that?
No, I kind of don't subscribe to any of that. I mean, I respect it, and I think it's a cool way of kind of coping with the mysteries of life and how little is inside of our control. But no, I kind of just let things rock. I mean, I hope for stuff, but I don't pray for stuff, if that makes sense.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? I'm getting crystal vibes.
Yeah.
You got some crystals?
I don't take the crystals too seriously, but I do take the like mindset meditation arm of it very seriously.
Right. Meditation is amazing.
Oh, it is. Yeah, but when I meditate, a lot of times I'll do it from a sense of like I'm trying to visualize stuff I want.
Yeah.
I'm trying to change my self-talk of like I can do this. Look what's possible. Like I think it's so easy to have issues with jealousy arise since we have to like look at everybody's careers all the time and everything looks so good online. And so I'm really trying to work on lately seeing that someone's achieved something amazing and going, see what's available for me.
That's a really good perspective shift. Mm-hmm. Yeah, jealousy I think is probably the most like painful emotion that isn't actual pain. I mean, grief is pretty bad too, but jealousy is pretty rough. And I've made a lot of headway with jealousy, and I think it's a lot of what you just said of just like when someone gets something, it means that you're closer to it than farther from it. You know what I mean? And then with jealousy with dating, are you jealous with dating? Yeah.
I haven't had to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I feel like that means no. But if you're dating somebody and you don't think about them like seeing other people or like get insecure in that way.
Not necessarily. Yeah.
Some people necessarily like that's baseline for them, and I think that's really unhealthy.
It's a lot of anxious attachment and stuff.
Yeah, it's possessiveness, and it's like I think all jealousy kind of comes down to possessiveness, especially including in your career. You see somebody get something, you're like, I want to have that, like, and that's why you're jealous, is because like you want to possess that thing, even though it might not even be right for you, or it's like something only that person could achieve. And then in relationships, it's like you want to have this person, and the idea of somebody else like hooking up or having sex with them is like a challenge to that. And I don't want to possess anybody, and I want to possess the things that are right for me to possess. But more often than not, it's never a person, and it's never someone else's achievements. So yeah, I've come a long way on that. But jealousy sucks. It's hard. It's hard to avoid.
Yeah. I think the reason that it wears at me when it's professional stuff, like let's say, I'm trying to grind it out and make content and post shit and everything's bombing. And then you see someone's video blow up and you're like, well, why didn't that happen?
Yeah.
Like, what did they do different?
Of course, yeah.
So that's the kind of stuff that I have to really work on, either not noticing or not noticing in that way that then it makes me think I'm like shit at making stuff.
Yeah. You kind of have to travel with the blinders on a little bit and just like, yeah, it's really hard. Especially, I think the phone is kind of a jealousy machine.
Oh, the worst.
And it's designed to do that, but,
Do you have a good relationship with it?
No, I have a bad relationship with my phone. It's abusive. But I don't know. I'm trying to get more of a handle on it. I think like it's just, I think the odds are stacked against us. Like it's designed to be addictive, and especially with our career, like you need to have a phone, you need to be posting, you need to be online, but it definitely has a big grip on me, and I'm definitely sadder when I'm on it more. So I'm trying to be better about that. I got the brick. I'm locking up my phone.
Oh, nice.
And that's been helpful. But yeah, I think just like going outside and like having time away from your phone and stepping away, and like a lot of times I'm just like have something playing, or like I'm watching just like it's like compulsive. And then once I stop, I'm like, oh yeah, why didn't I stop like 20 minutes ago? This is way better. So it sucks, but it's not our fault. I think if you're addicted to your phone, it's truly not your fault. It's like,
I agree. It's designed to get us all hooked, and we are all hooked.
Yeah. It's cigarettes, but it's okay. It's going to be all right. I think that the future generations will really be over it and hopefully expand. That's my hope.
That would be nice.
Could totally be wrong.
So what are you doing besides like what you're saying, walks and putting your phone away to like make sure you're in a good mindset?
I think that I am doing morning pages a lot and just like focusing on like what I have to be grateful for. I think just like talking about your feelings to people is huge. I'm not in therapy. I should be, but like I have people that I can talk to, and I try to do that. I'm not the best at that. And
Have you ever done therapy?
yeah.
Nice. Okay. At least I think it's to go back to red flags. I think it's a red flag if someone's never tried it.
Yeah, that's a tough look for sure. But yeah, I don't know. Exercising is huge, and I think a lot of times it's just like starting a thing you don't want to start is really good for your mental health, because it shows you like, oh, I can do things that I need to do even if I don't want to do them. It's just a lot of the time it's literally just starting, as I'm sure this podcast was for you. It's just like going from 0 to 1 was the hardest part. And
It is.
the most important part.
Episode 170
Is it really?
in 2 years.
That's crazy.
And I'm about to add 2 more.
Wait, so that's more than 1 a week, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
I know.
Good for you.
It is a thing where it's like, it's what you're saying. I have to keep blinders on. I have to not look at the performance of the episodes, because podcasting can be such a long game. And
Yeah.
for anyone for who it's not a long game, they got really fucking lucky.
Totally.
And so I just have to keep my head down and keep going.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the only thing that I need to worry about is publishing on time
Yeah.
and not worry about what the numbers are doing.
Yeah, that's a great perspective. 170 is congrats. That's awesome.
Thank you.
That's awesome. I'm at 0. My podcast.
I would never recommend anyone start one.
Yeah. Seems tough.
It's just so much work.
Truly.
It's just so much work, but I love doing it. It allows me to like bond with people and
Yeah.
have like great conversations with people that maybe otherwise I would have never facilitated. And so
You're doing good.
For that,
It
I'm
looks
grateful.
good. You got a beautiful setup.
Thank
You
you.
got a nice apartment. We're in Galina's apartment right now, if you didn't know. Good, solid spot.
Should we wrap it up with a do you have a piece of like life advice that
Piece
you
of
really
life
like?
advice. Yeah, I do. I do have life advice. I got life advice for sure. For sure got good life advice. I got some of the best life advice you could ever ask for in this life.
You're
My
definitely
life-
not stalling.
My life advice would be to just take.
As my I never hear them. I never
Hey.
hear my upstairs neighbors.
Hey.
You're interrupting a special moment. Shh.
My life advice would be to just take simple risks. I mean, it's like so many new developments in your life would just come from making just like a simple decision, and like taking a small risk. Doesn't have to be a big risk, but like just putting yourself out there in any ways will like knock down a series of dominoes that you didn't even know you had access to. So yeah, just dip your hands into the pond of chance.
I love that very
Yeah.
much. Well, Orion Levine, if people want to learn more, where should they go?
Follow me on Instagram at orion.levine. I'm on tour. Tickets on my website, orionlevine.com. Tell me where to tour on my website too. And yeah, that's really it.
Fantastic.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for doing the show.
Yeah.
And thank you everybody for listening. Bye.
Yeah.
If you know somebody that would enjoy this episode, feel free to share it with them. And thank you for listening to Galina Ravina Podcastina, the show where I try to be the person my dog thinks I am. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. See you on the next one.